Do you know the difference between active listening and just listening? I want to show you a perfect example from this Big Bang Theory episode.
First there was PlayStation, aka PS1. Then there's PS2, PS3, and now PS4. And that makes sense. You'd think after Xbox, there'd be Xbox 2. But no. Next came Xbox 360. And now, after 360, comes Xbox One. Why one? Maybe that's how many seconds of thought they put into naming it.
Can you get the butter, please?
Yeah. However, with the Xbox One, I can control my entire entertainment system using voice commands. Up until now, I've had to use Leonard.
Then get the other one. Pass the butter.
Hang on. I don't feel like you're taking this dilemma seriously.
In this first part of the scene, Amy, the listener, she's just listening. I want to break it down in 4 points for us to discuss. Number 1, there is no concentration and no focus. She seemed to be preoccupied with herself and what she wants, and she can't fully concentrate in what Sheldon is saying. The second point I want to draw your attention to is body language. You probably noticed there is minimum eye contact and lack of engaging body language. The third aspect I want to bring you is validation. The listener is not asking any follow-up questions, and she's not clarifying anything that the speaker is saying. And the fourth point I want us to pay attention here is the lack of empathy. She is responding very generically and with disinterested comments. Now, consider this in a hospitality setting. When your guest comes to bring you a feedback or to express their concern about something, if you respond that way, it will obviously lead to dissatisfaction and to a negative experience. Let's watch together the second half of the scene. See what happens when the listener shifts to an active listening posture.
Fine, Sheldon. You have my undivided attention.
Okay, now, the PS4 is more angular and sleek looking.
No way!
It's true. But the larger size of the Xbox One may keep it from overheating.
You wouldn't want your gaming system to overheat?
No, see, well, you absolutely would not. And furthermore, the Xbox One now comes with a Kinect included.
Included?
Yes. Not sold separately. Although the PS4 uses cool new GDDR5 RAM, while the Xbox One is still using the conventional DDR3 memory.
Why would they still be using DDR3? Are they nuts?
See, that's what I thought. But then they go and throw in an ES RAM buffer.
Whoa, wait a second. Who's they?
Xbox.
You're kidding!
No, I am not. And this ES RAM buffer should totally bridge the 100 gigabit per second bandwidth gap between the two RAM types.
This is a nightmare. How will you ever make a decision?
See, I don't know. What should I do?
Please pass the butter!
Okay, I know it's funny, I know she is exaggerating, and I'm not asking you to do that with your guest, but you probably got it. Let's go back to those 4 points. Did you notice the change in the concentration and focus? Now, she was fully engaged. She had no distractions. She even told him, "Now you have my undivided attention." The second aspect we discussed was the body language, and now there was much more eye contact and body language showing engagement in the conversation. In the third aspect, validation, the listener is now asking specific follow-up questions, and she's even repeating information back to the speaker to ensure understanding. And in terms of empathy, now there's a huge difference. She is acknowledging his feelings and responding with empathy. Now that you have seen the difference between active listening and just listening, think about how you can incorporate those 4 points in your daily interactions, whether it is with your guests, with your colleagues, or anyone else. Active listening can significantly impact that experience. If you found this helpful, like it and share with your friends. And please, tell me here in the comments when active listening made a difference in your life or in your work. Maybe your experience can inspire others to become active listeners. I'll see you next time, and until then, keep practicing true hospitality.